How the center helped me? Before coming here, I was basically in an endless spiral of despair. I had ignored and repressed issues for so long that not only did I not know what my emotions were, if I even had them, but the only thing I could ever feel was anger. And I feel like I always saw myself as like a volcano, right? A volcano eventually builds up pressure and then it explodes, and those eruptions, those explosions were happening more and more frequently as time got on. And I knew that wasn't a sustainable way to live, but I didn't really know what else to do because I was so bound up in shame and guilt and bitterness and anger and had all this trauma that I just never officially dealt with. I'd been honest about my trauma, but I'd never dealt with it in a healthy way. And so I was just slowly self-destructing in small ways that were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. In the depths of my depression over the years, I'd never really thought about suicide. It had never been an issue for me, but very recently I've come to understand why some people might see that as a way out, and I can at least understand it. And so that was very scary to me to get to that point. My time here at the center has helped me not only understand why my behavioral patterns happen, but I can understand where it stems from. I understand that the trauma responses from my childhood lead me to do certain things, and it's all very connected. And so coming out of the center, I have all this knowledge, I have these skills to deal with things as they arise, and I'm just informed, right? I was not informed before. I had no idea what was actually wrong with me, no idea what was actually happening. I just knew that it was not good, but I didn't know how to deal with it, and I was too ashamed to ask for help. And so when this opportunity to come to the center presented itself, I reluctantly at first, but I ended up taking it, and I'm so thankful I did, because coming to the center has quite literally saved probably my life, my marriage, my family, and it's definitely changed my life for good. It's definitely put me on a trajectory of healing and giving me momentum forward in a direction that is healthy for once, for probably the first time in my whole life. So I definitely recommend coming to a program like this. The center is the staff are so kind, welcoming, and the team I had was just so gracious and so compassionate and so patient. I think that if you're struggling and you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to move forward, coming to the center, I think, will really help you find that momentum forward and find that path forward in life.